ready for me, but we're doing COURTLYN's updated makeup routine. All have been asking for me to redo it and do her updated one, so here we are. Starts with the skin tint. She used the Fenty Beauty one, which sadly I do not have. It's a little bit on her cheek. She kind of focuses it on the outer parts of her forehead because she doesn't like to put the makeup in this. Blends that out with a brush. She goes in with the Charlotte Tilbury Floss Filter, and she said she mainly used this as highlight, so she puts it at the top of her cheekbone and her eyelids, which is actually really smart. I've never thought to do that. Lower her cheekbones a bit, and then her chin. It's the same brush, and she blends it in again. Eyelids are so shiny. Concealer, she used the House Labs and the Hourglass. She said they're like the same. Looks like she goes in with the House Labs first and just goes under her eyes like this. Also on her chin, below her nose. Spot concealed with the Hourglass concealer. Blends that all in with a brush. The excess that's on the brush and just goes on her eyelids with it. For bronzer, she goes in with the Ilia complexion stick, which I think is a foundation. We're gonna use the Essence complexion stick in the shade that's like a bronzer for me. Does it on her cheekbones, her forehead, like the jawline, which I never do and definitely should. Eyelid, and her nose. Again, she just goes in blending that with a brush and blending it upward. Goes in with the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer on top, which sadly I don't have, so we're just gonna go in with this NYX one on top. Such a bronzer over blush person, so I'm liking this routine. The Charlotte Tilbury blush one in shade Pinkasm, which I have, and she just does one dot. This is the one size loose powder, which we don't have, so we're using the Kosas one. Loki like bakes, so she puts them under her eye, like carves out under her cheekbone and lines the side of her nose with it. Have the powder baking, and the next step is the Kosas powder blush. She says she goes in very lightly with this, so I'm going to do the tiniest tap. She goes in and curls her lashes. She uses the Too Faced waterproof mascara. I'm so excited about this because my lashes will fall with any non-waterproof mascara. Goes in with a black liquid eyeliner and literally just draws a line connecting from her lower lash line, like kind of connects it to like this area. Like, I don't really know exactly how she did that. Pretend I didn't mess that up. She takes a powder highlighter and does some on her nose and her eyelid. She uses some powder bronzers to just go over the cream bronzer. This little fluffy brush and blends in the loose powder. So said she'll take a little bit of the powder and just kind of go over everything because she doesn't use setting spray, which is interesting. Her lip combo, it's honestly pretty red lip combo. I don't have the exact thing she uses, but we're gonna use this one size one. It has a little bit of a red tint. She just like lines all her lips. I feel like she doesn't really overline them though. She takes like a red lipstick kind of thing. This is like the best I can do, and she does it on the corners of her lips only. Over all that, she goes in with a Glossier lip balm. Yeah, you guys, here's the final look. Honestly, this eats.